Hi guys, welcome to the Caramelized channel. I know our viewers are very familiar with what we do on this channel, and we talk about relaxation, we talk about meditation, the importance of having a clear mind and non-stressful lifestyle. Because we already know that for a person to be healthy, to have a clear mind, they have to be happy within themselves, find peace. And this is what we help you to achieve on the Caramelized channel. If you go over our videos, we've got different techniques like the breathing technique, the mindful meditation that helps you to meditate, teaches you how to do it properly. And from time and again, we do have some guests on the channel that come here and talk to us in our caramelized diary session, where we ask them about how they have improved their lifestyle, how they live their life, and what really helps them with relaxing. So today we have this beautiful lady. Her name is Gloria, and I will let her tell us a little bit more about herself. And so, hi, Gloria.
Hi, Samantha.
How are you today?
I'm good, good.
Okay. Thank you so much, first of all, for coming to our channel. We appreciate you. We appreciate your presence. And we'll just like to ask you a few questions and help, hopefully your answers will help people out there who are struggling with, stressful days, how to relax. They just don't know what to do. And maybe if you share some of your techniques or how you manage your lifestyle. I mean, your skin is glowing. Look at you. So, you share those tips with everybody else. It helps them a lot. So, tell me about your everyday work, Gloria. Like, what do you do for work? And just run me through your week or typical day.
Okay, thank you so much, Samantha. Well, the first thing is that I'm a real estate agent by profession, and I'm also in renewable energy. So I'm a director of a startup company in renewable energy that does commercial solar projects.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So most of my days are very interactive because obviously you're selling houses to people. And, people think that selling houses is just showing a house and, people say, like it and you buy it. But there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of energy you expend because you're dealing with contracts, you're dealing with, issues of insurance, um, and you're also dealing with money and financial transactions that are a little complicated because I do live in this country called Zimbabwe where we have different, you know, financial ways in which transactions can be done. So things are not as straightforward as, let's say, in America, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And I'm also out on the field quite a bit, out in the sun with renewable energy projects, just making sure that land, for example, is graded properly, that we don't have illegal settler issues, that we have securitized certain boundaries as well, and also dealing with the ins and outs of what we call EPC partners that come in and they basically are the engineers that set up, that design the solar farms. And then you're also dealing with government authorities like ZESA, and that's a lot to deal with because we have to be connected to the grid and just making sure that everything is running smoothly. So it's a lot.
Wow. Oh my God. And you're very knowledgeable. Like, the ins and outs of all this. And it's just great to hear what you do, your side of the, you know, um, in terms of the country you come from, what you're doing. Actually, that's where I'm originally from. So it's just good to reflect with somebody who's actually on the ground.
Yeah.
Now, so you mentioned that you interact a lot with people, you talk to a lot of people. Uh, Tell me what that's like. How does it get your stress levels up, and how do you manage stress?
That's a very good question. Being in real estate, the customer is always right. So even if you know that, someone who wants to sell their house wants a certain amount, and yet it's worth maybe a quarter of what they're asking, it's
Mm-hmm.
really stressful trying to negotiate with them, but making sure that they feel that they are respected and that their house is honored and that their house is seen through their eyes in terms of the value. So I love to take walks a lot. I love to drink lots of tea,
Mm-hmm.
especially chamomile tea, because it relaxes me
Wow. What
quite.
is that? What was that?
Chamomile tea.
Okay.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, it's a great stress reliever with honey. And I make sure to stay away from sugar because sugar gets me very, very nervous quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And if I've been interacting with people for most of the day, when I do come home, because I live by myself, I make sure that I dim most of my lights.
Mm-hmm.
And I love to light candles a lot.
Oh yeah, candles are always a plus.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. And also, I stay away from the TV, from loud noises.
Mm-hmm.
I like to collect my thoughts, hear myself, and I read a lot. I read just to, get myself strengthened for those clients that I know are very, very stressful.
Right. So perfect. That's good to know. And trust me, it's going to help a lot of people. And I just learned about that new tea you talked about. So that's number one on my list. I'm going to look for it. So tell me, is there a specific place or setting in your house or around you, just because I've been to your house? It's amazing. Beautiful place.
Thank
Bulawayo,
you.
Zimbabwe, the area is amazing.
Thank
Now,
you.
is there a specific place you'd like to go to unwind or that helps you just have a deeper connection with yourself?
Yes, yes. The place that I love to relax the most is definitely my back porch.
Mm-hmm.
I love being one with nature. When you're in nature, amongst the trees, amongst natural, you know, habitat, there is something about that that just brings back your focus to what really matters in life. And when you hear the birds, when you see the squirrels running around, when you hear
Yes.
the wind, when you hear the leaves rustling, when you feel the wind hit your face,
Oh, yeah.
and breathing fresh air as well. It's amazing. I do it in the morning when I'm having my coffee, and I also do it if I get home in time. I do it in the evening as well. So that's my favorite place, my sacred space.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That even sounds relaxing just talking about it.
Yeah.
And so, do you have a specific, like, go to relaxation technique when you're feeling stressed? Probably like mindful relaxation meditation or any kind of technique, just listening to sounds or just anything.
Yes, yes. So music is my thing,
Hmm.
but especially instrumental music because I feel like when you listen to music that has a lot of words, it can change your mindset or you start thinking about what, the words of that song are. So instrumentals are my thing. And I also love specifically bossa nova music. Bossa nova for me is just the most relaxing of, instrumental music because it has gentle sounds.
Hmm.
They have ukuleles that play classic piano a little bit as well. and the tempo is really nice and slow. It's not, yeah, it's not high tempo. So bossa nova,
Right.
Brazil, I recommend that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, Gloria, just a few more questions before we wrap up.
Hmm.
I know you described everything what you like to do, but mostly for you, how do you actually create the peaceful environment that you like? Do you turn off your phone at a specific time? Do you put it on silent? How do you create your peaceful environment?
Yeah, for me it's easy to control because I live by myself.
Mhm.
So when I get home, usually at around 6 p.m., I give myself 2 hours to focus on going through messages that I haven't responded to and also my emails and to eat as well. By about 8:30, that's when I start to tell everyone that I've been talking to that I'm going offline and that if it's an emergency, they can call. But I put my phone on silent. I switch off the TV if the TV is on. And like I was saying, I dim all my lights as well. And also, one of the things that I do is, as a routine, is I take a hot bath.
Wow.
I take a
Yes.
hot bath with
Mhm.
candles
Mm.
before I get into bed to read. So that's my evening routine for sure. And I don't eat a lot in the evenings. I stick to foods that can relax me so that my digestive system is not, running a bit as I'm trying to
Awesome.
relax.
Yeah. You did speak about candles quite a bit.
Yeah.
Do you have a specific scent that kind of relaxes you? Do you like vanilla or something like, do you have a specific scent that actually makes you relax?
Yes. So when I was growing up, I actually didn't like lavender,
Oh.
but I find that the lavender scent is the most relaxing. It opens up your airways, when you breathe in. It's got a cool scent about it. And it's not warm, it's not moist. So it just helps to calm my whole physical body.
Great. Okay, well, Gloria, thank you so much for sharing with us techniques that help you relax and just um, giving us a vast knowledge of everything. Like, I learned a lot today just talking to you. I learned a lot. Um, do you have any last things you'd like to share or anything else, like anything you'd like to tell the viewers? Probably something I didn't ask you and you just want to add onto, specific things that can help people relax and not just want to give up, motivate them to do better. Is there anything they need to do, read, anything?
Yes, I would say my last words are that everyone needs to give themselves time. We give so much of ourselves during the day. And so it's important to be intentional, to really focus on yourself, even if it's for 30 minutes to 1 hour, just to be intentional to do what you love to do and what you need to do to relax yourself because you only have one body, only have one mind. And if you're low on energy, you can't be the best you that you can be. And if the chips are really down, if you're going through seasons of real stress, I encourage reading, reading, reading. Just pick out people and books that you feel, can motivate you again. Because at the end of the day, you're just as human as the person that you want to be or that you
Right.
emulate.
Mm-hmm.
And you find that when you read quietly and you listen to people's words, there's aha moments that you get if you're really still about it. It works.
Oh, wow. Like, this is amazing. Thank you so much, Gloria. And where can viewers find you? Do you have a website for your business? Do you have Instagram, Facebook for your, just your real estate businesses or solar? Where can people actually, if they're interested, where they can invest or buy properties anywhere? And are you welcome to foreign investments? Let us know about that.
Absolutely. So, with real estate, I work for a company called Property Shop. You can find us at www.propertyshop.co.zw, which is the Zimbabwe online address. You can also find Property Shop on Instagram and on Facebook. And for solar, you can find us at www.solarlife.co.zw, and all our contact details are there too.
Awesome. It's a wrap. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thank you, Samantha.